Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Can you all hear us? Live. It says live in 30 seconds. Live for 30 seconds. Hello. Okay. I got to go to the comments here.
Hello, Ninja Puppy.
Yes. Hi, Donna.
First comment.
Yes.
Hi, Donna.
Can everybody hear us?
We can hear you, Sherry. Hi, Sherry.
Hi.
Loud and clear. Hello, Joyce and John, Christine and Callan.
Oh, well, we know you.
Hi, John M. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Joyce and John.
John and Kimmy, can't wait to see you at the end of August.
You look great. No, I don't think you have to yell, though. I think they
Oh,
can hear us.
I don't have to yell.
Stormy D. Hi, Joyce and John. Hi.
How come I don't see this? There it goes.
Right here.
I see it now. Okay.
John M.
I hear you. Okay.
I can hear you like you're sitting right here beside me. That Nelson, he's quite the jokester.
Nelson is obviously, well, there's Nellie in the back. Oops. There's Nellie.
There's Nellie.
Nellie.
Covering Nellie.
Hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue. Traveling Gamblers Cheerleaders.
Hi.
Sue and Ron. Carrie. Hi from Jim and Carrie. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Your phone responds faster than this.
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah.
It catches up.
Okay.
Okay, we have 25 people. Everybody hit the thumbs up for us.
And we will start. You want to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
So John and I are in yet another hotel.
Yes. We're in the Hard Rock.
I don't know when we're home.
Yeah.
I was just telling Christina Callan that I often wake up and don't know where I am. How's the slots at the Hard Rock?
Usually it's okay.
So
this time, a little bit off.
We played a lot, and we had a lot of really good hits, but in the end, it got us. So we're done for tonight. Tomorrow we have a little bit of free play left. We're staying on budget, but we've got some really good videos.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you that don't know, a lot of casinos allow recording, but you have to go through a whole application process. And the Hard Rock in Tampa was the first application process that we went through. You have to submit your application, and then they give you permission to record like 1 or 2 days. And then you record those 2 days. It's a limited allowance. And then you have to submit the recordings to them, and they will review the videos and decide whether or not you get permanent approval. And we got permanent approval about 2 months ago or so. So it's really nice when we come here.
Yeah, we come here because we go to Moffitt, which we will tell you about in a few minutes, the results. But
Miranda, hi, Joyce and John. I got to meet y'all last time at the Hard Rock. Rise and shine. Oh, yeah, hi.
Yeah, hi.
Bob and Cheryl, I remember you were sitting next to us.
Yes.
Hey, Tony G. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, hey, Tony.
So we got approval, but it's really funny because we've recorded in other places, and at some point in time, security Cosmo were allowed to, and you didn't have to do anything there. But when we were in Vegas a couple of weeks ago, we were at the Bellagio, and security came over to us and said,
"Hi, Kelly.
You're not allowed to record."
Kelly.
And it's funny because here where we have the actual written permission, not one person has said anything to us. They just walk right by.
Only the first night when we first came here, and that's when we learned we couldn't record. That was months ago.
Yeah, that was back in probably September or so.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi,
Kelly.
Hi, Joyce and John from Boston. Hi, Kelly. So we are at the Hard Rock. As John said, we came here for John's 3-month checkup at Moffitt. The Moffitt Cancer Center is about
15-20 minutes from here.
Yeah, it's about 8 miles, but with traffic, it's about 20-minute drive. And it's about 3 hours and 15 minutes from our house. So we come to Tampa, we get comped rooms, And the rooms are really nice. It's just a basic room, but they're really nice for a basic hotel room. So we get comped rooms, and the benefits of being Icon and X. He said, "Oh, I have news. I won my move up on the." Yay! That's
All
awesome,
right.
Tony. A celebrity suite. Yay! Good for you. That is really good. So some of the benefits. I am an X card with Hard Rock, which is the top status that you can have. I was Noir with MGM because of COVID. They kept extending it, so I actually made Noir, which I'll never do again. And they Hard Rock matched, so I got the X for the year. And there's some pretty good benefits that come with it.
Yes.
One of them is called the Plum Lounge, and I can go in and take 3 guests with me, and it's open from 11 to 11, and it's a pretty full menu. They have what they call small plates and large plates. So we basically can go there and eat for free. They just don't serve breakfast except on the weekends. They have a brunch. So that's one of the things. So we can come here and stay, and they give us free play, and we can eat for free. And so it's a win-win, turning lemons into lemonade for our trip to Moffitt.
The free play program is a little bit different. You have to kind of earn it while
Robin.
you're here, so they don't give you as much as the other properties, but we earn some while we're here, so that works out for us.
Our free play, my free play was $100.
Mine too. Yeah. And then we get it again.
And then tomorrow I get 100 plus 50 bonus from my play yesterday. Yeah. So we'll play that in the morning, and if it turns into something, we'll play that. If not, it's really the only thing that we're putting our eggs into now, because we decided we're going to go to the Hard Rock in Hollywood more often and record there, since we have permission to record. We have to apply for there, but we know that we'll get it probably.
Yeah, we're waiting to hear for the one from Vegas. So we're waiting to hear from that one.
And Mike McDonald, hi. Do you earn free play on cruises or land casinos?
Both.
Oh, how do you? Oh, sorry. So on land casinos,
based on your play.
It's based on your play. So here at the Hard Rock, they do it a little differently. They give you kind of like, they call it bounce back. So from yesterday's play, there's always a day in between. Tomorrow, I'll have free play, and it's only $50. It's a very small percentage of what you process through the machine. And then periodically they do something called bonus free play. So tomorrow I happen to have bonus free play as well. And then from whatever I played today, you have to skip a day, but we won't be here. And that free play is only good for 2 weeks. So we won't get that free play. Most casino programs, the more you play, the more benefits you get if you show that you're a consistent player. MGM, for example, when we first started going to MGM, John and I had a merged account, and which means they counted our points together, and you can do that at most properties. You can merge 2 people that live in the same household. You have to have the same mailing address. And the more you play, the more they give you, because they want you to come back, and free play doesn't really cost them anything. And then on the cruise ships, Celebrity is really the only cruise line that I know of that consistently gives you free play. And again, it's based on your play. You earn points over an 18-month earning period. And whatever your points are at the end of that 18 months, you get free play from that status. I hope that makes sense. 3 Nights of Gaming. Hi, Joyce and John. Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. So we wanted to talk a little bit about some of the upcoming trips. Can you merge at the Hard Rock? I believe you can.
Yeah, I think they asked us if we wanted to.
Because somebody asked us if we wanted to, but we wouldn't, because I'm X and John is Icon, which is right below X. And there would really be no benefit because I'm already at the top status that you get. So, and we both like getting things in our own names. You're welcome, Mike. I hope that made sense for you. So for upcoming trips that we have, for those of you that didn't watch our 6-day wrap up of the last equinox that we were on July 2nd to July 9th or July 8th, John and I were booked on the summit for July 16th, this coming, what is it, Sunday or Saturday?
Sunday, I think.
And we were going with friends who live in New Jersey. We were flying to New Jersey, and the summit goes out of Bayonne. And they're very good friends of ours. I've been friends with Patty for about 35 years. And Jerry's mom was put on hospice. It's Patty's husband. So we all decided that it was best to either she's going to pass away any day or she would pass away probably while we're on the cruise. And nobody wants that.
And we needed a break. I was tired all week, and then we had the thing at Moffitt this week. So
Yeah.
it was a good idea to just rest for a little while and see our little grandson.
Yeah.
Spend a little time with him,
Yeah.
which is unbelievable.
So we canceled those two. Our next cruise would be, because we try to have a week in between. It doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes we have less. Most of the time we have less.
Yeah.
But for this schedule, we're on the equinox most of the 6 nights and home for most of the 8 nights. So our next cruise is July 30th, and it's 6th night on the equinox. And then we were going to do a back-to-back. It's our only back-to-back that we were doing this summer. And August 5th was the back-to-back. Thanks for all the info. If you get a chance for more cruise videos, please.
Oh, we have a, what does that say?
More cruise food videos.
Oh.
We have some coming.
Yeah.
We've recorded some on our last cruise.
And we also saw a lot of people asking for that. So we're going to be doing that more. We're going to, on cruise ships that we've been on already, and we did some of those restaurants, we're going to do updates on those.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, Kurt, like John said, we did some equinox things last year, last probably August when we were on the equinox for the first time, or no, it was the year before that. We did some, but because so much time has passed, it's been at least a year.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and do those again. So we'll do Luminae.
Right. I think we're doing La Petite Chef the next time, because
Yes.
we booked that.
That's booked for our July 30th. We're in La Petite Chef, and we were in Murano this last cruise, so we recorded that. We did clips of that. Yes, we did clips of that, but something that I could put together. But yes, we definitely will be doing more. Do the land casinos recognize your cruise ship status? Good question, Nelson. So certain land casinos, and this goes back to Mike, part of your question. For example, MGM, if anybody has a player's card with MGM, the Hard Rock is currently matching whatever you have at MGM, and MGM matches anything that you have with Celebrity or Royal Caribbean. They are a travel partner with Celebrity and Royal Caribbean. So if you are Diamond or above with Royal Caribbean, if you are, no, wait.
Diamond Plus, I think, I don't know.
Yeah. With Royal, that's how they match it. No, but that's not that. That's the players. That's Captain's Club. Elite Plus is Diamond. So if you are Elite Plus on Celebrity, but that's
Elite's Diamond. Elite
yeah,
Plus
that's the Players Club and the Captain's Club. That's how it converts. Okay, so I know if you're Diamond on Royal, then you are Platinum with MGM, which is their second to highest level. And if you are Elite with Celebrity or MGM, if you're Elite with Celebrity, Hard Rock will make you Icon and MGM will make you platinum. So they do match the cruise lines. Not all of them do.
Right.
Right
And for
now, the
uh,
only ones that we know of is MGM and Hard Rock will match Royal Caribbean and Celebrity. And it's funny, they don't match your player's card from the casino. They match your captain's club level. So they kind of combine the two. I'm not quite sure how they do that.
do we
Your
plan?
cruise
I can
restaurant
start.
videos are the
No,
best. Thank you so
You
much.
didn't do this one. Do we cruise? Do you plan to cruise on other lines?
Hi, Alice.
Eventually,
Thank you for joining us.
And it might be sooner than we think, possibly, but eventually.
So, Alice, currently the only other cruise lines that we have a cruise scheduled on is the Queen Mary 2. We're going in October on the Queen Mary 2, a transatlantic from New York to Europe. And I don't want to give too many details on that. And then we have another one booked for another trip the following year.
We do have our cruises listed. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
So all of our cruises that we have for the next through April of 2025 is as far out as we're booked. That's a benefit of being a Patreon member. So John sends you a link to a website that we have that all of our cruises are listed on, so that if you guys wanted to join us on any, you could, just coincidentally go on the same ones as us. And you get that as at the $5 Patreon membership is one of the benefits of that. How do you keep up with everything? So, Ninja Puppy. No, John said your cruise restaurant videos are the best. Thank you, John.
And John, you and Kimmy are in one of them.
Yes.
Yes.
The Normandy on the Apex, I believe.
Apex.
Thank you, John.
Beyond Apex.
And Ninja Puppy, Pearl, Sapphire. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Pearl, Sapphire, because I know Celebrity has a Pearl, but MGM also has a Pearl.
But that's Royals, isn't it? Pearl and Sapphire? No, that's Celebrity.
Found that we are sailing again with you in April. Yay! That's
all
awesome. Right. So tell me what you mean by Pearl, Sapphire. Stormy D, how do you keep up with everything?
Spreadsheet.
Well, John used to handle all the cruises, and I handled all the trips to Vegas. And when John got sick, it got to be just a little too much for him. So I took over everything. And I have an Excel spreadsheet that I created. And when I book a cruise, I have the Excel spreadsheet open so that I can know when I can book a cruise, and then I enter it right then and there. And then what I do is I go through that and I match it to my invoices. And then about once every 6 weeks or so, I match all my invoices to the Celebrity site to make sure that everything matches. And I find a lot of times that if we're in a suite and we're supposed to have onboard credit, the onboard credit isn't there. And I usually go through everything, and I'll have like 6 or 7 cruises that we need onboard credit for. And I'll call and have them all added at the one time. But organization is how. It helps the fact that our kids are grown and we're both retired.
And I'm not good at that.
And so like last night when we came back to I was going to say cabin. Last night when we came back to the hotel room, John went to sleep. We had a very early morning today, and I did some work. And like yesterday and today, we were at the doctor. And while John is being taken care of, I bring my laptop and I do work. When we go to the airport, Cafe Al Baccio, lots of downtime places. I make sure I'm always doing something. Celebrity gambling levels. Yes. So I'm not sure what the lower ones are, but I do know that
Onyx.
Yeah, it's Pearl, Onyx, Amethyst, Sapphire Plus, and Ruby.
Yes.
But the land casinos match to your captain's club status, not your casino status. It's weird. I never really thought about that. Alice.
Wait, John, I thought it was the Beyond.
Yes, Normandy on the Beyond. Oh, on the
Yes,
Beyond.
that's what I
That's
thought.
right.
Yeah.
Yes. That was great. It was a really good dinner. And you did a great job.
Yeah.
So for those of you that watched the Normandy dinner at Normandy on the Beyond, John M. and Kimmy are our friends that are in that video with us.
My sister joined us on that one. On that, not in the
Carol.
Carol. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, she was in another cabin with us.
Yeah.
Alice says, by the way, after watching your recent Cunard video, I'm this close to convincing my husband not stuffy line. I think that's a smart move. It is not stuffy at all.
And if you don't like to fly, it's a great way to go back and forth to the States.
It is. Yeah. It is. And it's really the cost of flights today.
Yeah, you come out way ahead.
It could actually be less expensive for you to cruise.
Plus, you get all that food and
and you get a cruise out of it. You get a trip out of it. Yeah. Yes, we got to meet Carol. How is she? She's good. She's very good.
She's going on a cruise with us in February on the
Next
Apex,
February.
I think.
John's
Both
two sisters,
yeah.
Lisa and. Stop doing that because you make the question go away. John's messing with the computer screen. Okay, so we canceled the summit. We just went ahead and straight up canceled it. I didn't even bother moving it. And we were on July 30th, July 30th, we were doing a back-to-back with August 5th. We are canceling that. I have yet to cancel it. I actually want to see if
we're not canceling the 30th. We're canceling the 5th, the second half.
Right.
Okay.
The 5th was the back-to-back with 30th. So we're going on July 30th is the 6th night on the equinox. So if anybody's going on that, we would love for you to come by and say hi. But we are canceling the 8-night August 5th because we just got some really good offers from Vegas again, and we're going to go. And this time we're going for 7 days.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, we have one show to see. We're going to be seeing, I think we're going to try to get to see a Cirque du Soleil show, hopefully. Yeah.
So for any of you that have been on the solstice,
the equinox,
he was on the Apex, he was on the Beyond, the Edge. If any of you have ever seen one of the guest performers, his name is Travis Clore, and his genre is Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. If any of you saw him perform, Travis is a personal friend of mine and John's. And when we go to Las Vegas, that's where him and his wife, Jen, and their 2 kids live. And he is doing a show. I think it's called Myron's is the name of the club. Right. And on August 8th. And we're going to get tickets and go see him. So that's one of the shows that we're going to do. We like to support our friend. So, and he's a fabulous entertainer.
Yeah. And he was in Bat Out of Hell in Vegas. Yeah. Saw him in September. And then years before we knew him, we saw him in Jersey Boys. And he was the longest playing Frankie Valli in the world. So.
Okay. Stormy D, thank you for the info. Was just curious. It sounds like you have a full-time job doing all the paperwork, but it sounds like you enjoy doing it. It definitely is a full-time job. And you can't let any time go by because I did that once and I didn't enter a couple things and it was a lot more work trying to catch up with it, but I do enjoy it. I like being organized.
I do a lot when we're home and with the grandbaby running around, and I'll sit there and then he takes my headphones and then.
Not saying that John doesn't do stuff. Yeah, he used to handle all the cruise stuff and I do it now because
and I do a lot of editing.
And it's okay.
And
but maybe he'll start taking some of it back.
Yeah, I don't know. What's this, Nelson? Wait a minute.
Nelson.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What is that? John, are you going to continue?
Oh, that's good. Why don't you put the questions? Can everybody else
Yeah, I
see
can.
that?
Yeah, everybody can see that, and I can put the other ones
Oh,
up. I was trying to do it, but
okay.
you have your phone in the way.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I
This
don't
is for
know.
you.
Yeah,
Read it.
yeah. John, you're going to continue the Just John segments. I think you did a really great job. You should definitely consider continuing those. I don't know if anybody wants to see that. I don't know.
You're being silly.
Oh,
Yes, he's going to continue doing them. He's absolutely going to. Hello, Sherry Lohman. Oh, thank you. We love you too. Yes, he's going to continue. Yes, Nelson, he's definitely going to continue.
Okay.
And full disclosure, guys, Christina and Nelson are here with us at the Hard Rock, and they joined us. So they live about an hour and 15 minutes north of us, and we were coming to Tampa, and the four of us got together and said, let's go together. So they came with us, and we're having a great time. Of course we do.
Well, I
We
see
love
yours, Christina,
John.
too.
We love John. Tracy. Hi,
Oh, I'm
Tracy.
going to put all these up.
Look at that.
Uh,
Ninja Puppy Donna says, you were great in all capitals.
oh,
Hello, Crochet. How are you? Janie Carpenter. Hugs to Christina and Nelson.
Oh,
I'll have to wait until after it's over, but sure, Janie. I'll give them hugs.
maybe I do have to do this.
Yeah, I love Just John segment. Great addition to your channel. I think so too. I think when there's something that's, newsworthy for the cruising community,
Yeah.
I think he does a great job.
What's
John
funny-
M says in all caps, yes, we want to see
thank you.
them, John. We want more. You are Walter Cronkite.
So I do need to say
love
something.
that.
So when I
love that,
research
John.
the news, there's different areas to research, and I know some of these stories before some of the big guys know them that do the news. So I don't know, but I have a problem putting words together. So I will.
Okay,
work on it.
so John and I have gone round and round about this, and he says that he has trouble putting words together. And what I told him was, and I would like for you guys to chime in here and be honest. I told him that you guys love him for who he is, and that he needs to not try to be somebody different. He needs to just tell the story of what's going on.
I do love that the support that you give us. It's just in general with the YouTube channel. With we've met so many people. You guys are great.
Yeah.
How are you?
So thank you for the encouragement for him, and he's definitely.
So I have this. Looks like I have 5 people watching it.
He's definitely going to do more. Vegas Mama, hey. So Tracy Gaunt, how are you both? Can't wait 10 days till the Connie. Oh, good for you. How exciting. Where's it going, Tracy? Sue Connor says, we sure do. See, they love you for who you are. Bingo, just be John. Right. Give me some downtime.
Yeah, right. So I'm not I'm not able to pop all these up. So.
We love what you do, John. Absolutely. He does a great job.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you, Sherry.
Oh, no,
Thank
was
you,
that Sherry?
Robbie.
Sherry.
Thank you, Robin. John, I can't read that from there, honey. Okay. You read it.
What more do we all need to say, John? Let's see more news, John. All righty.
Tracy, will Facebook you how to do ducks? I'm not sure what you mean. How to do the ducks? Do you want to know how we do the ducks, or how you want to do the ducks and you want us to tell you how we do it? Let me know. Stormy D. Yes. Love you, John. I need to hide. Okay. So when we hide the ducks, John and I take probably about 3 each, and we make sure that we can kind of keep them hidden in our hand, or we have like, I'll have a bag with me, something so that people don't see us carrying them. And we have to kind of stand around and wait till nobody's there. I can tell you the best times to hide them and the worst times to hide them. The worst times to hide them are when the ship is in port, because all the crew takes them, because there's not very many passengers on. The best time to hide them is in the morning and the evening of sea days. If you hide them in the morning, then there's a lot of people out and about, and the passengers will find them, and that's what you
And
want.
chic night, everybody's around, and
Yes.
yeah,
So the sea days, the morning, and then in the evening, like dinner time, like on your way to dinner, hide some. A really good one is if you're in an elevator alone and when you get off the elevator, if the elevator's empty, leave one in the elevator. That's a really good hiding spot. Let's see, where were we? You be you, boo. Donna, that's so sweet. So 30 for 10-day cruise, that should be easy for you to do. We enjoy John's news as well, Janie. Thank you, Janie. Tracy, please do. Alice, I'd love to know how this duck hiding story started. So we really had nothing to do with the beginning of the whole duck thing. It started, I believe, with the Jeep, the company Jeep, and people would leave ducks, little rubber ducks, on the hood of people's Jeeps, and then the owner of the Jeep would put it on their dashboard. And before you know it, Jeep owners were trading ducks anonymously, and somehow that converted over to cruises.
Then it converted to flamingo ducks.
Wow. And
anyway.
So John and I, there's this whole, duck thing, and we were going on so many cruises, and John was actually starting to find some ducks. And we started talking about it, and we said, you know what, maybe we'll do some ducks also, because we go on so many cruises and people really like it. So I made a duck tag, and we started hiding ducks, and we hide 25 on almost every cruise. There was one cruise, I think, that we didn't do it. And then this last go round, our friend Randy had I think it was her sister-in-law, made the flamingos for us as a connection to Nellie, which there's Nellie right there. And there's Nellie over there.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Tracy.
Can we tell them the good news yet?
Yeah, go ahead. It's your news.
Yeah. So we had a CAT scan yesterday at Moffitt, and then this morning we needed to get blood work at 7:30 in the morning, and we saw the doctor at 8:15, and they did the cystoscope, which I do not like, and it's clear still. It's still clear, so that's
He's
good.
Still in remission.
Yeah, so that's great. I have to go back every 3 months, probably for a year, he said, and then I think every 6 months for a couple of years and whatever, because there's a 50 to 70% recurrence rate. But we will I think it's going to be fine, especially with everybody's support out there. It really helps.
That's awesome news. Great news. Christina Callan, thank you. Cruiser 885, great news. Robin Frieden, yay, that's great news. Sherry Lemon, wow, such great news. It really is. So John M. asked how the slot machines were treating us in the Hard Rock, and it doesn't matter. We hit the jackpot this morning.
Yeah, right, yeah.
It's so nerve-wracking coming back here every 3 months. And it is for me, so I can only imagine what it's like for John. And sitting in that room when the doctor's doing the cystoscope and just waiting for his voice to say all clear is torture.
Yeah.
And just
they are
so
really
happy.
Top-notch at Moffitt in Tampa. It's a research center, and I'm glad we were going there, even though it's 3.5 hours from home. But we do go to the Hard Rock, and we're very blessed to have a great team there. And Donna,
Yes, we are. Donna Gibson. No,
Nope.
Janie says, great news, Stormy D. Way to go, John. Awesome. Donna Gibson, love the channel. Just got here. Welcome, Donna. Thanks for joining us. I especially love the food reviews. We will be doing more. You missed that part. So, yes, we're going to be doing more food reviews. And we're going to be doing some recaps of some reviews that we've done in the past that are a year old or more. And we have a new casino opening in Bristol, Virginia that will become a Hard Rock casino. Can't wait.
Oh.
Was that the one you were talking about? Okay. Christina was telling me something earlier. Miranda, great news. Congratulations. Thanks, Miranda. Nelson, being healthy means you've got to keep doing the news.
I can use an editor now that you're retired, Nelson.
Ninja Puppy, how wonderful, John. Thank you, Ninja. Yes, it is. True. So true, Nelson, Tracy says. Kathy Rodriguez, when are you coming to the Hard Rock in South Florida? I'm dying to meet you both. It will be sooner than you think. So we're going to Las Vegas. So I don't think it'll be before then, but probably sometime in August.
We need to send in the application.
We have to complete the application for permission to record. It's really challenging for us to get videos for, and I know the majority of you watch us because of our cruising videos, but we are the traveling gamblers after all. We travel because we gamble. Gambling is the beginning of it all. And we need to get permission to record from the Hard Rock because we can't record on the cruise ships for the most part. And Vegas is becoming more and more challenging to record there as well. And we don't want to come to Tampa unless we have to. Right. We don't want to have to, but we do.
This is my favorite casino.
Yeah,
because we usually do pretty good here.
So, Kathy, I'm going to say that we will be there hopefully sometime mid to late August.
That's what we're hoping.
That would be what we're shooting for. Kathy, if you send me an email, thetravelinggamblers@gmail.com, I will do my absolute best to email you when we know we're going.
Well, we'll also announce it.
But she may not see what we announce. So, yeah. John M. I was worried when John was saying that he was tired in his last videos. Me too, John.
I think I'm getting old in a lot of this traveling. we do travel a lot. No, but I see, I don't know.
I think the stress of knowing that this was coming up, as he said, he had appointments yesterday at Moffitt, and then we had to go back again this morning for blood work and then the cystoscopy and the appointment with the doctor. So it was 2 days in a row, and he knew this was coming up, and I was stressed about it. The closer it comes to reality, the less you can pretend it's not there or do your best to ignore it. So I really think that's what it was, John, in hindsight. Don't you?
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to admit that he's worried. Yeah, but he's tired because he didn't sleep well last night.
I did not.
He took a really good nap today for 3 hours.
I think I only slept an hour last night. Yeah. But,
Sherry Lohman. That means more travels for us to see. Yay. So happy for you, John. Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you.
Sue Connor, what wonderful news. We know exactly how you feel. Ron hates the scopes too. Yes. Oh. And we pray for Ron all the time. And we know that you're going through it too. Kurt, we're new to cruising and like to gamble. Which line will give us the best rewards for our play?
Right now, celebrity for now, I think.
So a lot is changing with celebrity with their Blue Chip Club program. And we're going to talk about a couple things that are changing more towards the end. But even with the changes, I still say celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
I still say celebrity. I would say that Royal Caribbean is probably the second best. I know Norwegian charges quite a bit. In addition to the comped cruise, there's like a fee that you have to pay. So they're not really comped. Let's see. So I would say Celebrity. I'm talking in Broward County. Yes, Kathy, the Hard Rock in Hollywood. Is that the one you're talking about? Because that's the one we're talking about. Tracy, good night. It's 1:30 a.m. Have a great night. Oh, Tracy.
Oh, thank
Good
you for
night.
staying
Thank
up.
you so much for being here. That's awesome. We really appreciate you. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
So it is a very stressful time. Yes, it's very stressful. And I feel a tremendous relief.
But we keep going.
Yep.
And we'll keep going. And no matter what.
Don't forget, late August equinox. See you then. Yes, we'll see you then. Late August, we're booked on
Equinox.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think of what the date was. 27th. There you go. Yes, the beautiful guitar. Yes.
And
Yes.
they're going to build that one in Vegas at the Mirage in a few years.
Yes, that's right. They're building a second guitar where the Mirage stands now.
Where the volcanoes are and were. Well, they didn't take them up yet. So
is everybody hitting that thumbs up? If you haven't already, please help us out and hit that thumbs up. I can't see. Let's see if I close this.
I don't know.
It doesn't show, but it's probably because it's not. Mine shows 5, and I'm sure that it's more than 5.
Okay.
So if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please do. We would really appreciate it. It helps us out a lot. Let's see what's next. 27th of August. Yes, John. We are
Sky Suite, I believe.
Are we?
There was only one you said that out of the next 5 or so that was Aqua. I think we're a suite.
You talk to them for a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, she's gonna go look and see what it is. She has a stack of papers beside the spreadsheet. Only shows 28. There's over 40 people on the chat.
It's just John.
That doesn't add up.
It's just
Right,
John.
Kathy? Oh, so if you haven't hit the thumbs up, we'd really appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, it shows 28, but we have
Here's
over 40.
These are my cruise papers.
So usually you get 3 or 4 pages for each cruise, but you narrowed it down to 1 page.
For most part, it's 1 page for cruise. So, John, we are in a Sky Suite, and I don't mind telling you, we are in suite number 2124 on August the 27th. So, cruiser 885, we are in Aqua then. So, we are in a Sky Suite.
We might even see you in blue. We like to eat in blue sometimes. We sometimes we prefer it over Luminate.
And we actually have 2 excursions booked for that cruise, which is something new that we're doing, as you guys know. And we are going to do the ultimate beach break in Playa Mia Beach. And in Grand Cayman, we are doing a panoramic island drive. So those hopefully will make for interesting excursion videos. Okay, let me have my phone back and let's see where we are.
Where are we on our list of things covered?
39 thumbs up showing. Thank you, Kathy Rodriguez. Only shows 28, and there's over 40 people on the chat. Janie, 39 thumbs up showing. Thank you, Janie.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. I think there's some kind of a lag. I don't know why mine doesn't even show it. In the Cruiser 885, we are in Aqua then. Okay, so we are all caught up with questions and comments. Since I have been watching your channel, when I hear something on the news about a cruise line, I think of you.
Yeah.
I heard that Disney, which I know you do cruise with, had an outbreak. We don't cruise with Disney.
Yeah.
Had an outbreak of a virus, like COVID or a different kind of virus. Stormy D. That's interesting.
the last couple of days I wasn't able to keep up with things. Usually I know what's going on.
Yeah, you get in these land casinos and it's like
Yeah.
the outside world doesn't exist. So let's see. Different. Oh, something different. Interesting.
There's a lag. Look at
That's
that. There it goes.
yeah. Did they say like gastrointestinal, like that type of virus, like the norovirus, or like that's scary? Okay, norovirus. Okay, yeah, isn't it funny? Norovirus kind of just faded away off into oblivion when COVID came along. Like nobody had the norovirus, and now that COVID's hopefully continuing to fade away. But I could see that on a Disney cruise because there's a lot of kids and there's a lot of improper hand washing.
And
Think about it. And they're touching stuff and picking their nose and going to the bathroom and not washing their hands. And
even though we eat at the buffet occasionally, that's one of the reasons why we don't like to eat at the buffet.
Yeah, we didn't eat at the buffet once this last cruise. Yeah. Somebody said, why are you so opposed to eating at the buffet? It's not that I'm so opposed to it. It's just that for a few cruises in a row, I felt like we were eating at the buffet a lot. And to be in an aqua cabin or a suite, it just kind of felt silly. I don't mind doing it once in a while, but it felt like it was becoming a standard for us.
Even adults. I mean,
children, petri dishes of the world. Yes.
On our friend's Facebook page, Nancy, she just mentioned she is on the Apex, I believe. And some guy went to Cafe El Baccio and wanted cookies and they couldn't wait. So he put his hand into the cookie thing to grab cookies. Nancy's not a quiet person, so she definitely confronted that person. And,
so you guys know Cafe El Baccio, if you've been on a celebrity cruise, on the top of the display case where they have all of the free pastries and cookies and things like that, they have cookie jars. And the crew, they use tongs to reach in there and get them out. This guy didn't want to wait because there was a line. He literally took the lid off and put his hand in the cookie jar. Nancy said he touched 4 other cookies. That's Nancy for you. And she said something to him, and he turned around and he used not very nice profanity at her. And she gave it right back to him. And she took his picture. She took a couple pictures and put it on Facebook and said, this guy's disgusting. So she totally called him out, which I think is hysterical. Christina, I concur. Yes, she concurs with you, Ninja Puppy. Joyce and John, have you heard anything about another tier? No. Another tier between Elite Plus and Zenith?
Interesting.
Seriously.
That's news. I have to put that on my... where'd you find out about this?
Trinket 41. Greetings, my dear brother and sister-in-law.
That's my sister.
That's John's sister, Carol. Everybody say hi to Carol. Yeah. So Trinket 41. That's John's sister, Carol.
So if anybody goes to the Catskills at all, she has a store.
Smack your...
What was that?
No, John Nelson said your mom would smack your hand. Carol. So it's Karil. It's a little unusual, but you guys spell it Carol. She'll know it's.
And she has a little trinket store.
Thank you. Oh, look, Carol. Everybody's saying hi to you. Thanks, Sherry. Thanks, Carol. We love you too. We were just saying how you're going to be on the cruise with us in February.
Yeah, we were mentioning that John and Kimmy, we mentioned it earlier, and that you'll be on with Lisa in February.
Remember our friends John and Kimmy up from when you were with us?
Of course she does.
When was that?
It was in December.
That's right. We were on the Beyond.
Wasn't it her birthday?
So listen to this, guys. We took John's sister Carol on her first ever cruise. I didn't know until we were on the ship. I didn't know this was her first cruise. And we took her on the Beyond in an aqua cabin by herself. I said to John, what are you, crazy? You've just ruined her for the rest of cruising because everything else is downhill. Oh, I thought
We
that
love
was
you too,
funny.
Carol.
Carol, hello to you. Oh, thanks, Ninja Puppy. Yippee. Hi, y'all. I have been spoiled. You deserve to be spoiled. So we got a list of things here, guys. Let's see. We're gonna go to Vegas. Oh, so the other night I was answering the comments on YouTube, and I try to get to them at a minimum of every 2 to 3 days. And I'd cleared all the comments, I'd answered everything. And at the top, there were 2 filter things. One said posted, published, and the other one said that I haven't
Held.
answered.
Yeah.
So there was a little drop down list where it said published, and I clicked on it and it said held for review. And I clicked on it and there were hundreds of comments that for some reason were being held for review. You want to explain the whole word thing? And
Oh, yes. So there's a list of words, if they pop up in a comment, that will hold it for review. A lot of them are nasty words. A lot of them are things like making money or
scam or
the
just things that are flags.
The coin, what do you call that stuff? The
Crypto,
things like that.
Yeah.
So things that are spammed a lot. So I have 1,500 words. Someone bought a list and they sold the words and you just paste it in there. So sometimes things
apparently you guys are using a lot of words on the naughty list because there were hundreds and they only saved up to 60 days. The reason I'm telling you this is because if you've commented in the past and I never responded, it's because it was on that list. And if it's beyond the 60 days, it's gone. I can't do it. I can't respond to it. Second is if I'm responding to a comment that you made a month ago or 2 months ago, that's the reason why. And I now know to check that every single day, so it'll never happen again. But if you've made a comment on our YouTube channel and I didn't respond, that's the reason why, because I respond to everybody.
I want to do some responding, but I'm not as detailed. So
who's cooler, John or you? That's funny. Nelson's such a troublemaker. He's stirring the pot.
You would think he would know how to spell my sister's name, though.
Yeah. He says, "Hi, Carol. Who's cooler, John or you?"
I don't know. There's people that used to work at the Space Center. They were around that fuel too much.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Sean. How are you? How are you feeling? Hello, John.
Looking forward to seeing you.
Looking forward to John's birthday cruise. How you feeling? Sean? Is Rhonda there with you? We're looking forward to seeing you too. We met Sean and Rhonda on the
summit, maybe, or the
I think it was the Equinox.
Equinox. All right.
There she is. Hi, Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda.
What ship did we meet on? Was it the Silhouette? Which restaurant or restaurants do you enjoy the most on Celebrity? Okay, you go first.
Restaurants
on all the celebrity ships.
Wow, I think Eden is up there. They have the best crab cake. Rooftop Garden, really good.
Rooftop Garden Grill,
really good.
On the Edge ships.
On the Edge ships.
So that would be the Edge, the Apex, the Beyond, and soon to be
Murano on the Solstice class. I think they're on 2 of the Solstice class.
Yes, the Equinox. Okay, I thought so.
Yeah. And we do like Tuscan on the Solstice, not the one that you pay for. Tuscan. Right. Yeah.
So on the Edge class series, Kurt, they have 4 main dining rooms instead of 1 big main dining room, and they're 4 kind of not specialty restaurants, but they are. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. No, it's a certain type of food. So they have the Cosmopolitan, which is American. They have Normandy, which is French, Tuscan, which is Italian, and Cyprus, which is Mediterranean. I think it's really confusing that they named one of the 4 main dining rooms Tuscan, because on the Solstice class ships, they have a specialty restaurant that you pay for that's called Tuscan Grill. So I think it's very confusing. My favorite on the Solstice class ships is Murano.
Yeah.
My second favorite is Tuscan Grill, and we'll find out about La Petite Chef in a couple weeks. On the Edge class series, I think Eden is my favorite, but I also really loved the Grand Bistro.
Oh, that was good for lunch.
The bistro for lunch
yes.
was amazing. At night, it becomes La Petite Chef, but I think a lot of people overlook the bistro. It's like $35 a person for lunch.
Yeah. We have a video.
It's
so
good.
I have to remove the background noise somehow.
Yeah.
And I finally found the program that will do that, this AI stuff. So hopefully we'll get that up eventually.
Yeah.
Right.
But it is expensive. I wonder if you could
$30.
pre-purchase it. I think it's $35 a person.
$35 for
lunch.
Yeah.
Because there is no dinner.
Right.
It's La Petite Chef for dinner.
Right.
I wonder if you could pre-purchase it online before, like you can the other restaurants, but I highly recommend you try it at least once. Very, very good. Kurt says, hi, Carol. Yes, Sean, it was the Equinox. Thank you. I recall that now. And John, Murano is our favorite of all. Okay. Murano is good. It's definitely good, but I like Eden better.
I do like
Sharon.
Hey.
Hi, Sharon. Sharon's a very good friend of ours.
Yes.
Hi, our favorite people. I hate La Petite Chef, but I love you.
We're not crazy about it. We went and ate there. We're not crazy about it, but our friend...
Sharon, were you on? We were telling them about Nancy with the cookies. So Sharon's friends with Nancy too. Nancy with the cookies, with the guy with taking the cookies out of the cookie jar. I think that's hysterical. Nancy doesn't let anybody get away with anything. I love it.
Sharon, you staying in the air conditioning because it's pretty hot by you?
Yeah. So Sharon and Nancy, we met them not together, but we met them kind of through the same circles. If any of you watched JJ Cruise, Jordan and Jared, they're friends of ours. And we met Nancy and Sharon through Jordan and Jared, and Sharon and her husband, Kevin, and we just absolutely adore them.
So that, what I put up there, jjcruise.com, they're travel agents, and also their YouTube channel is JJ Cruise. And if you haven't watched them, they're fantastic.
They're actually the ones that are helping our guests that are coming on the group cruise with us. And on that note, if you guys are on the group cruise and you haven't done so already, either email me at thetravelinggamblers@gmail.com, or we did a Facebook group, and the link is on our community page on the YouTube channel, or you can go to the Traveling Gamblers on Facebook and find the group, the cruise group page as well. Please let me know the names. I just need first names, the names of the passengers in the cabin, and your cabin number, and which cruise you're going on, first, the second, or both, because I'm preparing things for us and I need time. So I need everybody's name and cabin numbers, please.
Oh, Sharon, where's Kevin? We miss Kevin.
Yes.
Kevin.
Give Kevin a hug and tell Kevin to give you a hug from us. Okay, so we're going to do La Petite Chef on the Equinox, even though you hate it. Yes. And Sharon, I was doing working on a little bit of the excursion from Santa Margarita, and I was just smiling the entire time, thinking of the time we spent there together. It was wonderful. He's here watching, she says. Jared was great to work with. That's all I hear, Robin. So I'm glad. That's wonderful. I heard that over and over again, that Jared was great to work with, and he's doing a terrific job booking a lot of those cabins for us for
Mhm.
our group cruise. Let's see. John's doctor's appointments. John already talked about that. He's here and sends his love. Hi, Kevin. Kevin got me drunk in Belize. First time I've been drunk since I was 18. And Sharon is saying, Kevin, stop getting her drunk.
It was my birthday.
I told
And-
Kevin
and
he crossed a line, and he said, that's okay. We'll draw a new line.
It was my birthday, and Kevin and Sharon took us to this nice restaurant in Belize, and Willie and Tressa were there. Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah. Okay, so if you have any more questions, keep them coming or comments. But I'm going to now talk about Blue Chip Club. So for those of you that gamble and cruise on Celebrity, you may find this interesting. I was on the phone with Blue Chip the other day with one of the Blue Chip supervisors, and I was on the phone with her for about 2 hours. And we were talking about some different things and some changes. First of all, Royal Caribbean, their casino program, Casino Royale, and Blue Chip have officially, I don't want to say merged, but they are setting Blue Chip up to have the same business model as Casino Royale. It's basically the back of house stuff. So if any of you cruise and have any offers with Royal Caribbean, they have a website, and you can go on that website and enter your player's card number, and a list of all of your offers will come up. And they're trying to implement that same thing. For any of you that have worked with Blue Chip, you know they are a mess, and they have been for years. And the guy that was working there was fired, quit. I don't know. I've heard both stories. He's no longer there for about 6 months now. And the new head of the casino has been named. I don't know if there's a different head of the Blue Chip Club besides. And so that's the first thing, is that they are officially, and because of that, I was told by the supervisor that Blue Chip Club is doing, or Celebrity is doing a deep audit of the Blue Chip Club, of all the accounts, all the free cruises, all of their operations, and how everything works. Hi, Texas Petito. Hey guys, glad I could catch you live. How are y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. We are, and it's so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. We met you and your wife, and I'm sorry I can't remember your first names, in the casino on the Equinox, right after JJ's cruise.
Oh, right.
If I have the right person, I think that's right. I met you and your wife there, or John and I did. So back to Blue Chip. Let's see.
I have a feeling that's why Kevin says that he will be cruising more. Was it?
Kevin, you're going to be crossing more lines soon? Oh, no.
Oh, crossing more lines.
No,
Oh,
Kevin.
Okay. Oh, crossing more lines.
No, it took me 2 days to recover from that. Okay. Kevin kept pouring drink in my drink, and so I wondered why my drink wasn't going down.
And then we had to go to the birthday party that night.
John's birthday party was that night.
Yeah.
So. Let's see. One of the things that Blue Chip has implemented is that the complimentary cruises that you earn, they can no longer be more than 9 nights. It's 9 nights or less. But I found out from a manager of the Future Cruise office, and I have asked her this over and over again over the course of a month on several cruises. And I just clarified with her on this last cruise that we were on. I said, please just make sure that I'm saying the right thing because I was going to be giving you guys this information. That rule does not apply to transatlantics and transpacifics.
Although I did get a offer 2 days ago in the email offering me a 13 nights on, what was that on? One of the Edge class ships for the Caribbean.
So there you
I don't
go.
know.
Continued conflict.
Yeah.
I've never, Kevin says, just wait. Thanks.
Well, one of you guys is going to get on a ship with us.
Yeah, you have to be on one of the cruises with us.
Yeah. Then Joyce will have a couple of drinks with you.
Yes. The next time we go out of Miami, we're coming to your house. I'll let you know when that is. So if you want to book a transatlantic or a transpacific, now I understand that some people have called Blue Chip with this information and that Blue Chip says, no, it's only 9 nights. But I'm telling you that Future Cruise has told us over and over again, the manager of the Future Cruise office told us that yes, Trans-Pacifics and Transatlantics are the only exception to that because they're always more than 9 nights. So that should be something. So if you qualify for a veranda, you should be able to get a veranda on a 13-night or 14-night transatlantic or a Trans-Pacific. So keep that in mind. That is something that you should be able to do. And if they tell you no, I would push hard on it because we were told implicitly that yes, that is the exception. Okay. Although John said he did get an offer in the mail and I saw it. One was for 11 nights and one was 13 nights.
We can't fit them anywhere.
Let's see. What else? I think that was it.
I think we should
I think that was it.
It's been a little
the Blue Chip Club. One more thing. You cannot, I mentioned this somewhere along the line. I think it was in one of our wrap-ups of the equinox. If you're on a back-to-back cruise in the past, you used to be able to go to Future Cruise during the first cruise and get your offer if you had an offer there. And then you were able to go to Future Cruise again during your second cruise of your back-to-back and book another offer if you had one. And you were also able to, at the end of your first cruise, call Blue Chip Club on the phone and get an offer based on your play, and then call again when you got home from your play of the second cruise. They're no longer doing that. If you are on a back-to-back, whether it's 1 or 4 or 10, if you are on a back-to-back of any kind, any length, they're counting that as one cruise and they're counting it as one play on board with Future Cruises and calling Blue Chip after the fact. So there's no more one for every cruise that you get. I'm trying to get clarification, and I'll let you know when I find out what exactly they're going to be using to qualify you for something. Is it going to be, if you have a 7-night and a 7-night back-to-back, is it going to be the entire 14 nights? Is it going to be the first cruise, the second cruise? Not clear on that because that doesn't seem right. That seems a little wacky.
They probably aren't clear either on it.
Yeah. So those are my 3 bits of Blue Chip, okay. And none of them are in our favor. Well, except for the exception of the Transatlantic and Trans-Pacific. Okay.
So, and I think
finally.
Yeah.
Yes. Finally.
I want to see the peacocks.
Yes, we want to come and see
those
peacocks.
Fish.
Yes. Sharon and Kevin have, I think, 25 pet peacocks. And they all line up for treats.
And if they don't, what
awesome.
happens if they don't?
If somebody gets out of line, she sends them to the back of the line. Is Celebrity no longer offering lobster and filet mignon in the main dining room during chic night? I'm hearing you have to pay for it now.
Yeah, you have to pay for it.
Yes, you have to pay for it. Not the lobster. They are still serving the lobster tail on chic night. And they're still serving some type of
steak. I don't know.
Steak.
Yeah.
It's not filet mignon anymore.
But you can only get one lobster tail.
Yes. So if you wanted
Unless
two lobster tails, it's $16.99 for the second one. And they are charging now, they have an upgrade specialty that you can get any night. It's in the main dining room, and it is a filet mignon, and that is $20 for the filet mignon. And they have a crab cake, and the crab cake is $11. And John, if you go on to a cruise that you have booked, I don't know how far out, but you can go to the dining app, the dining tab at the bottom, and you can look at the menu, and it will actually show you the prices there for the specialty items that they are now offering and charging for.
Kurt.
Holland and Princess.
No.
Kurt. Is it better to sign up with Blue Chip before cruising or on board if you know?
Doesn't matter. Once you get there, tap your card in, you're signed up. So
yeah, you can't sign up beforehand.
Right. So you just, as soon as you go in the casino and tap your card, you're a member of Blue Chip.
So you have to make sure that your card is active during your play so that they can track it, Kurt. And your card is your room key, your CPass card. So when you go to the casino, you sit down at a machine, there'll either be a blue button that you tap your card against to turn green to activate it, or a slot like at an ATM where you put your card in, and that also will turn green. And then that is then counting or tracking your play. As soon as you bet your very first penny, you are a member of the Blue Chip Club, whether you sign up or not. So there's no sign up for it.
Sharon, are they giving you free
Peacocks
play?
and Fish are waiting.
No. Yeah, and she said Holland and Princess.
Is everything.
Yeah.
Just book Princess Players Club night, Hawaii mini suite. Do they give you any free play? I'm curious. Because that free play that we get as Ruby is really hard to pass up, at least until the period of us getting that is over. Let's see. Prices go up, and the Peacocks and Fish are waiting. They're waiting to meet us.
The koi fish.
Yeah, they're waiting to meet us. Prices go up and more benefits taken away. Yes, John. So I had a lengthy conversation with a couple officers on the Equinox recently, and they both kind of said the same thing. Celebrities' MO is to go extreme in taking things away, like the buffet. And then when they start to see the pushback and the resistance and the complaining from their passengers, their customers, then they will go back. So they pull back as much as they possibly can and then give back what they need to satisfy people, which is really sad. We love celebrity, but it's changing.
Yeah, it's changing.
Everything is, though. All cruise lines are changing. Yes, 16 nights for Hawaii, and yes, they give you free play. We're going to have to talk then, Sharon.
Yeah, we're going to have a conversation.
Yeah.
And I think we're up to almost an hour and 15 minutes, and I think we should say goodnight, Gracie.
Yeah, say goodnight, Gracie. John's tired.
So
everybody, if you haven't done so, please hit the thumbs up. It really helps us out a lot. It's an easy thing for you to do, and it helps the channel significantly. We appreciate you all being here so very much. Thank you for your time. Yes, free play, but nothing near you. Hello, Rod and Janie. Where's Rod and Janie?
Weren't they on earlier, right?
Oh, that's right. Janie was there early. I didn't see Rod was here. Yes, free play. Really enjoyed this live stream. John continues to be such an inspiration to Ron. Thank you for that. Traveling Gamblers, Cheerleaders, Ron and Sue. You're welcome,
thank you.
Sue.
Thank you,
we're
everybody.
glad, and we're looking forward to meeting you on the group cruise very much so.
Yes.
Thank you, Texas Pepito. Thank you. Thanks, Kurt. Thanks for being here, everybody. Sharon, we'll talk.
Yes, we will talk. I think it was the Hawaiian.
John, we'll see you in August. See you and Kimmy in August. And Kurt, thanks so much for the participation and keep asking those questions. And okay, guys. And Carol, thanks for being here.
Yes,
If you're still
Carol,
here,
we love
thanks.
you.
We love you.
We'll talk to you soon.
Prices go up, more benefits taken
Okay.
away. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. We
Okay.
love you. Nelson Rod says it's fishing time. You're the best, John and Joyce. It's always a great show. Thank you, John. Thanks, John. Thanks, Kimmy. We'll see you guys soon.
Janie.
Thanks for being here,
okay.
Janie. Thanks for being here, Rod.
Okay.
Looking forward to meeting you guys someday.
We will hopefully come out with it's just John in a few days. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Good night.